Hello, chat. How's everyone doing today? Hello, Dragon Gus. Zorbus is Canon. True. Hello, Scon. Hello, Zach. Hello, Aveling. Good day, I'm early. True. Moist Critical. I don't know who that is. We ball. True. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. Day kind of just started. I know very little about this chapter for once. Usually I know like everything going into it, but this time I really... I skimmed the leaks when they came out, and I'm not gonna lie to you, man, I did not retain any of that information. All I know is, the movie characters. That's about it. This chapter was sick. Name 3 events, Evelyn, come on. Just had a biblical ad asking if you know Jesus, you definitely don't. Nothing happened, it's fine. Hello, Toys. One Piece is on break this week, so you've been kind of depressed. I hope you get better soon, buddy. One day you will learn to live without One Piece. Sounds like an average day of school not retaining information. Yeah. Man. I don't know if you guys have looked through the comments on the Villain Hunt video, but the anime has done a lot of revisionist history, okay? It's kind of crazy. What do you mean movie characters? Like, a solid 50% of the comments on my Villain Hunt video are going, "You're so wrong," and then, like, that's about it, not really explaining what I said that was wrong. They're just like, "You're so wrong," and I'm like, okay. Any comment that uses the word, nitpicking, I ban them from my channel. Because you failed the IQ test. Lots of comments were just, "Well, I like it." And, like, those are fair. So, like, if someone likes it, I guess. I don't know why you're telling me, but, like, sure, go for it. I don't care. Why don't they ever elaborate? Because they don't know why I'm wrong. They just want to say I'm wrong. Asa said nothing wrong in the Villain Hunt video, people just don't care about the actual content more than the spectacle for the sake of it. Yeah, probably. You're just nitpicking is the most annoying response to criticism. True! That's why I ban people for saying it. How's Zorbus? He has been very fucking obnoxious the past 2 days, but, he's chill. He's laying right now. Getting his ass rubbed. If you don't feed Zorbus first thing in the morning, he will, like, be the most annoying he possibly can be. He will start punching things he shouldn't be punching. He will start biting things he shouldn't be biting. He will walk around your head. It's crazy, man. Not a single solid argument for Hawks and Endeavor not facing backlash. There was, I think I saw 2 comments about Endeavor. One was saying, "Stop trying to make Endeavor look bad," and I was like, bro, that wasn't me that did that. That was him. Second of all, the second comment was like, something about how Endeavor can't face backlash because there's a war going on. And I'm pretty sure I talked about that in the video itself. I was like, I get it, but also, like, you could do anything. You could show, like, literally anything on screen once a single time. Is MHA turning into a Michael Bay directed film? Christ. This is a story you can make things happen. Yeah, they don't understand that though. If Horikoshi in the middle of an intense, like the most tense war arc of the entire series, if he can make time for Bakugo to drop his gag name, I think we can make time for like even just a single panel. Just one panel of somebody being like, I don't really fuck with Endeavor like that no more. Close Orby. Close Orby. How does the schedule look for today's stream? It's not a very big schedule. I don't got much planned today. That's a panel that could be used for something better, like Mirio twerking shit. Yeah, you got me. You got my ass, bro. God damn. Odds we get a chapter next week? Like 50%. Hello, Omer. You don't think you can read MHA anymore? Okay, that's okay. That's what I'm here for. You read through me. The last stream reread did damage? Oh my god, I forgot about that. I every single week I forget that I'm supposed to read the war arc. Did you read the latest chapter? I will, on stream. Soon. I stopped, what chapter did I stop? I started at 363, so I stopped at 373, right? Yeah, this is right. This was so fucking painful, man. Oh my god. Abyss fiction, genuinely. Oh, so I'm gonna catch up today. Oh, I'm gonna finish my reread today. Let's go. I'm going to honestly read ReZero. Let's go, dude. You could talk about it on my Discord server and people will help you with anything you need help with, okay? Are you gonna post a rating? You know what, man? I just might. I just might, dude. Shut the fuck up, Bubba. Did you see Hori's comment saying the Aoyama trader reveal was supposed to be in the training camp arc? I think I talked. Did I talk about that in the retrospective? I don't remember. I actually don't remember. I think I talked about that in retrospective part 2, right? Or did that... I can't remember if that news came out directly after part 1 or part 2 of the retrospective, but I remember I talked about it at some point. But it's crazy, yeah. Oh, I think I talked about that with regards to MVA. About how reader surveys can really affect the story. Toasty idea is it's a light novel, not a manga, but there is a manga adaptation. It's behind though, and it's not very good sometimes. Ready to read another MHA chapter of all time every single week, man. Which character is the traitor? I already forget. Damn, I don't remember now. Afrogore as well. We're running out of stream content. There's nothing to talk about in the fandom. I know, yeah. The ReZero manga art is fire though. For arc 4, yeah. For the rest, not so much. I'm starting to wonder if with this Vilhelm video I made, if I took the reins from Ocean Man as being the biggest MHA hater and the guy who's done the most damage, you know? I wonder if I can claim that now. How many streams ago did I talk about how there's nothing to talk about with MHA anymore? Got a raise today at work, now you're making 17 an hour? Huge? Huge pog? The Act 3 MHA video is gonna go crazy, I know, dude. I fucking can't wait. But, like, dude, I look at Twitter, and if I made this Villain Hunt video, like, 2 years ago, people would have been talking about it on Twitter for, like, days, and people would have been, like, telling each other to kill themselves and stuff. It would have been insane. But now I post the Villain Hunt video, and I don't think anyone on Twitter has said anything about it. So, dude, this series is so dead. You touched grass today? Wow. My Hero Academia ending is really benefiting a lot of you. Some guy got a raise. You touched grass? Let's go, dude. Or you blocked him? True. Favorite MHA movie? The first one, and it's like a 5 out of 10. All you've seen is people agreeing with me? Oh man, twice. Have you looked at the YouTube comments, bro? Or people agree. I guess I just didn't think of that. People usually disagree with me. You gotta make more inflammatory thumbnails like Ocean Man? Man. I'm not reading Vigilantes on stream. I'm not doing that. Second movie was a 6. Second movie was like a 3. Maybe a 4. It's probably a 3. Throat's killing you. Can't wait to talk about a biz fiction with Maki doing a 188 an hour. We'll see. Act 2 reread would go crazy. Oh god. Have you gone back to reading Hunter x Hunter yet? Ugh, no. I'm sorry. Not even if we paid you to read it? Well, hang on now. We can get somewhere with that. Oh my fucking god, hang on. We're cutting away for a second. He doesn't like technical quirks. Dude, I talk about this in this video, don't I? Don't I literally talk about how that's bullshit? Oh my fucking god, dude. People don't read. People don't know how to comprehend things. It's actually insane. This isn't the only one either. About like an hour ago, AFO stated genius quirk because it's need training to master. Dude, just fucking read the manga, please. Please, just read it. He doesn't like technical quirks. Like, if I asked this person, if I had this person on stream right now, and I was like, find me where he says this, that would be it. It would be over. Because I literally say in the video, he doesn't say this about himself, he says it for Tomura Shigaraki. It is insane, dude. No, you'll see a lot of it on the Villain Hunt video too, in the comments. A lot of people just didn't watch the video. A lot of people are... There are quite a few comments talking about the adaptation, as if I ever said anything about the adaptation. Like, there are people like, I disagree, the adaptation was very good. And I read that and I was like, I didn't say a single thing about the adaptation. Genuinely. I don't think I uttered the word adaptation once at the very start of the video, and that was it. Why don't you like the movies? Because they're plot-bending garbage. Except for the first one. I mean, the first one's kind of mid anyway, but yeah. Now, if the movies weren't canon, it wouldn't be a big deal, but they are, so. What do you think about Horikoshi regretting making Deku boring in an interview? Can you post that? Because I haven't seen that. If you blocked nitpicking, most commenters would freeze. I guess you could, yeah, I just didn't think about it. Just say homophobic, yeah, you got me. Almost 100,000 on the video is a great achievement. Yeah, it's a shame that the comments are like actually fucking brain dead. But yeah, gotta deal with it, right? Click video, say I disagree, click away after 2 seconds. The grind never stops. How are the movies canon? I heard that they are, well, I saw a page in the manga for the chapter I have not read yet, and yeah, that's pretty explicit. Just tell them to stop nitpicking your video, that'd be very funny. When did MHA start to fall off? I mean, it started to kind of fumble after Dobby's reveal, but like, where it really got iffy is when the final act got announced. Movies have been canon for years now? Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I have not been fighting the movie canon agenda for years. I used to, back when MHA was good, because the movies being canon just strictly makes the series worse, but, you know, it is what it is. Should we look at Villain Hunt video comments first, or should we read the chapter first? What should we do? What's the plan? What is this music? Crypt of the Necrodancer. Chapter. Alright. I was gonna respond to your YouTube comment, then realized I didn't care enough. What YouTube comment? I make many. You bought the light apple pog. Alright. Here we go. Bruh. How dauntless. Shinso's brainwashing quirk must be spurring on the Giants' onslaught. Hence calling this a gamble. Mount Lady is providing the best support she can, but oh wait, let me get rid of the stupid counter for now. Sorry. My bad. Oh, the comments are the new? Yeah, it's pointless. This explains how the Aoyama family deceived me, all courtesy of a manipulation quirk. Hitoshi Shinso's brainwashing is undone by even a mild impact. That is my modus operandi. And once undone, he'll steal back control. Kirishima. Your form changed, but I know you by your scent. Long have I searched for you, all for one, my master. Why, oh why, did you leave me behind? Forcing a target to speak? Like when we split up the villains? No, the brainwashing wasn't reapplied after that bombardment. Then what's going on here? My precious love of Makia. I will soon hide myself away, but know this, my successor will seek you out. My greatest regret is that I won't get to pamper and spoil you anymore. On that day, my replacement master had your scent and your voice. I could tell. I would know you anywhere, all for one. After I kept the faith and waited for you for so long, you abandoned me and ran away. Only Midoriya and this guy have ever put up a fight against my brainwashing. The delirious muttering while he was brainwashed, expressing his deep-seated anger over being betrayed. That's why I'm just along for the ride with this unbridled rage as a safety failure, or safety feature rather. I'm often told that my ability seems villainous. But my quirk can't actually control a person's heart. Looks to me like nobody's on board with your grand tale, buddy. Eh. Okay. More introspection than Deku. Yeah, the bar is in hell. We definitely don't want to interfere with the actual battle. Yeah, I brought our snazziest camera, so we've even got a clear view from outside the combat zone. Asking for a chopper in this storm? You sure your head's screwed on right? I could ask you the same thing. We just got this primordial urge to show the story playing out. Wow, it's her from season 1. Whatever. When I heard that the guy wrapped in rags was actually a UA student, well, I reviewed my old work a lot, so I remembered him. The same one who, a year ago... What about your message? Give it a second. It takes a while. It's trying its best. Was shaking in his boots before the sports festival, now look at him. Oh, I didn't play the message though. Maki spent more time waiting for Shigaraki to wake up than in prison. Why is he so mad Eifo just rescued him? Man, I can't wait. I can't wait for another fucking character to come back. Let's go. Pog. Like, man, we're in the final arc. Like, this is the end of the story. And we're spending page time on her. You just seem jaded and upset, and you seem like you got that ass banned. Oh, this is so fucking cool though, man. Dude, this Shigaraki panel like feels nostalgic to me. Do you know what I mean? Like seeing Shigaraki like this again, oh my god, man. It's been so fucking long. It feels nostalgic. You're my favorite MHA creator? Hey man, I appreciate it. You really banned them? Yeah. He's so hot. Oh man, this Shigaraki panel takes me back, bro. Fuck. Okay. Sorry, I looked at it long enough. Guess we're not the only ones who felt like we couldn't sit around doing nothing. But what kind of idiot sends a chopper onto a storm? I apologize for forcing you to tag along. Nobody forced me to do a darn thing. Oh my god, it's another character that nobody gives a shit about. Let's go! It's gotta be the worst war arc in shonen history. I haven't read enough to know, but it's probably up there. Reference! Let's go! Can't even call this journalism, it's more like I'm addressing a private grievance, it's basically a personal matter. Hey, the station's closed down and we ain't getting paid anyhow. So yeah, when it ain't a paid job, then of course it's personal. That goes for them as well. And there are plenty more than just Izuku Midoriya. They had to watch their colleagues step away from the war. So those who remained on the battlefield chose to do so, either that or they had no say in the matter. Damn, there were only 3 actual panels of people stepping down, and the rest had to be, like, filled in. News outlets worldwide are reporting the fall of Japan, but oh, fuck. Oh, thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate it. That we still have people fighting for us. The story will be told whether they claim victory or taste defeat. Okay. Good afternoon. By showing their story and however it may end, we unify everyone and make the world... Oh... It's like the 5th time. It's the 5th time that we've been told that the world is watching, dude. Fuck, I get it. I get it, man. Please. Give me something of substance, man. We can let them know that the story is not over yet. Okay, well, this is cool. Oh my god, it's the guy from the movie. Let's go. Oh my god, it's Mr. Akbar. Only 20k Japan is doomed. There's the president. Some dude. Oh. From the second movie. There they are. Are these Rhodey's siblings too? I don't remember what they looked like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, there's Melissa Shield, Pog. There's bitch arms. Right here, right behind this panel. Why did Hori draw this? Why did Hori draw this one if he's just gonna cover it? I mean, I guess it makes it feel more full. This is where Hisashi is. It's Joe Biden? Joe Biden. Sure. Oh, is that Hisashi? Okay, yeah, I got it. With the movies being canon now, does this mean that Deku can have the explosion quirk? How do we tell them that they've been canon for like the past 2 years? And to be honest with you, it's just such a boring way to like mention them. Like if you want them to be canon, dude, just fucking do it. Please, just do it. And like we've been quote unquote building up Deku versus Shigaraki for what feels like a trillion years, man. Can we just get to it? Nine was mentioned in MVA too. Yeah, I know. It's like if the movies are canon now, why doesn't Deku just go 100% full Cowling? There are a lot of questions that the movies being canon adds that nobody has an answer to. Kitty cat. Look at that, guys. Kitty cat moment. Pog. I don't know if you guys remember this, but when Deku versus Shigaraki started in this war, people were like, "Isn't this early? Like, what are they gonna do now?" And it's kind of true, because the fight started very early, and now it's just kind of waffling. Unknown Demon, yes, that is the main issue with the second movie, is that there is now an established in-universe precedent for handing out one for all, like it's going out of style. And now the story just acts like, I don't know, it's not gonna happen. John, the easiest path, like, the most accessible path is to watch the anime. The anime has a lot of issues, but, you know, some people don't like to read. So you can watch the anime if you'd like. But reading the light novels is the best approach, yes. You should make a video about the movies being canon? Dude, people are already calling me a hater. You think you think I should do that? PLW juggled fights. Multiple fights way better in this arc, man. I wouldn't say that chapter sucked. Yeah, no, this chapter didn't suck. It's just like I didn't feel a single thing reading it. Had a 30-second unskippable? Thank God, dude. Give me that ad revenue, Bubba. Did it meet your expectations? I'm not gonna lie, no. I honestly, I heard some decent stuff from this chapter from Bubba, so I was like, okay, maybe it'll be maybe it'll be alright. But it's, eh. Why should you look forward to reading Vigilantes? You shouldn't. Vigilantes is a good alternative to melatonin, though. I like the Makia stuff. The Makia stuff, I did not feel a single thing. But it wasn't bad, so like, that's a good. That's good. I still don't believe you when you say that about Vigilantes. Put it this way, chill, okay? I have said the same thing about Vigilantes, even when I was like when I had MHA at 10 out of 10, I still said that about Vigilantes, okay? By the way, you've just subbed me. Dude, you've been in every stream for like the past like multiple months. You just subbed me. Oh my god. Hori's art is the best of all manga for me. I agree, yes. When the only compliment is it wasn't bad, you know what the series is done for. At what point MHA did you have it at a 10 out of 10? PLW. I think Villain Hunt, and Villain Hunt is when I knocked it down to an 8 out of 10 because the arc sucked, plus the movies got canonized, and I didn't like that at all. And then SNS, 7 out of 10. It was very bad, and I was noticing the steep decline. Trade Arc, 6 out of 10. And now Final War, 4 out of 10. Final War better than Aoyama arc? No. After sitting through volume 37, if you want to tell me that the Aoyama arc is worse than that, you are on crack. Kinda nitpicking, yeah. As a weekly series or in manga in general, it's got my favorite manga art in general, but like especially weekly, yeah. I was coping so hard, you could probably track my stages of grief in the Discord. People also did not like my volume 37 tweet. And a lot of people... Dude, there is so much revisionist history about this series. It's kind of crazy, man. Yeah, a lot of people still use Taguchi as a scapegoat. Do you still buy MHA manga? No. Tokugawa is very good though, yes. Do we know if Bakugo's alive yet? I mean, he might as well be. Let's put it that way. Want to check the Judge Fudge tweets? I am not going to validate Judge Fudge's existence because he needs a job very badly. Did you see the IGN review of Season 6? No, can you... Actually, I was going to say can you link it, but I forgot you can't post links in YouTube chat. IGN MHA Season 6. Oh, dear lord. Okay, we'll get to this later. But Hori, yeah, dude, oh my god, the cope that Hori forced Bones to add the introspection in the last episode is so funny. Do you think Bakugo is gay? I don't think Bakugo will ever be capable of loving a human being. Is last arc even gonna happen in the anime? Yeah. We're almost at the point where Season 7 will end, so... He also made the arc switch. Yeah, Horikoshi walked into the office, and he was like, hey, can you swap these arcs, please? Thank you. And then he left. They added what to the last episode? There's a scene in the very last episode of Season 6 where Midori has a nightmare bottle for one. Completely anime original. Pretty cool. I wish I could have like a prediction poll, you know? Like have people predict, like how on Twitch you have your channel points, have people predict like channel points for what cliffhanger next chapter will have, or like which POV we go next chapter. What do you believe to be the best looking fight visually from both the anime and the manga? The manga? I don't know. The anime is definitely, Deku vs. Deku. Do you think Season 7 will have rewrites to the series? No. I was thinking that as well, Jose. Todoroki vs. Dabi kind of went insane. No MHA anime fight is going to be better than All Might vs. Nomu. Please, please, get better standards. The chapter was okay, by the way. I forgot to... That's my overall impression was... Eh. It didn't suck. So, that's good. Dabi vs. Shoto was good because of Dabi, not Shoto. Shoto was good too. It wasn't an insult to my senses and integrity, yeah. AM vs. Nomu had movement very rare in the Hiroaka anime. Deku web swinging against Nagant clears the entirety of All Might vs. Nomu. Personally would have preferred Dabi to stay down by Shoto. No, I think Dabi and Endeavor need to interact, so... You can find it contrived how it happened, and I would agree, but... Yeah. Nomu vs. All Might in anime was the fight that lit the fire for MHA anime? Not for me, personally. All Might vs. Nomu was just fine. I mean, it looked cool, but, like, there's nothing really of substance there. But, Deku vs. Shoto is when the anime gripped me, finally. Who should kill Dabi, though? I don't know, probably himself. What are we talking about? Just saw this pop up? We're talking about the best-looking MHA anime fight, not the manga. I wish that Shigaraki wasn't body jacked so he could react to the Dabi reveal. Well, unfortunately, he didn't react to the Dabi reveal or the twice death or anything, so yeah. Have you watched Black Clover before? Yes, I read 80 chapters of Black Clover, then I got bored. What about the overhaul fight? Yeah, it was fine. It's cool. Thoughts on Bleach? Haven't read it or watched it. What if MHA went on for 2 more years? I hope Hori can survive. It's the best I could say. Check which fight has the highest view count on MHA. It's Deku versus Shoto. Deku versus Boruto is what I see on my Twitter. Deku gets low diffed because MHA's power level is very low, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. What are some other shonen you've watched? I really like Chainsaw Man. I like Tokyo Ghoul. To be honest, I've realized that shonen, I think, is just not a genre for me. But unfortunately, it is the most popular anime genre, more or less. I'm a little behind on JJK, but I've read JJK, yeah. How much would it take for you to watch an MHA death battle video? Probably a lot. AOT? Yeah, I've read AOT. What's the worst anime you've ever seen? I probably shouldn't say it. Because it's not worth the backlash. Someone asked about Deku versus Rumbling Thoughts. I'm pretty sure Deku solos because he's incredibly fucking strong, and also MHA's power level is pretty low, but Attack on Titans is even lower. Thoughts on the AOT ending? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I did not absorb it. I read post-anime Attack on Titan in one sitting. This was back before I realized that I can't do that, otherwise my brain doesn't work. So, couldn't tell you. I know what happens, but there was no analysis done at all. What are you gonna do now for the stream? I have the Final War reread to finish, and then I have YouTube comments to go through, and then we have the IGN article to read. Bro, just consumed like a good manga fan. Yeah, I just read that shit, and then I closed it, and I was like, alright, cool. Have you heard of HBO Spawn Series S? No, I've never heard of that. IGN article first? Sure. We don't have to do the reread? Dude, this is the last day of that reread. We're doing it today. I'm not fucking doing that shit anymore. I'm tired of it. We barely talked about the tarnished squid. Yeah. I got tired. Have you seen a show called Invincible? Yep. Zorba spin to the right? True. Twice was one of the only great characters in MHA? That is wrong. Do you like any Western-based comics? I don't really read comics. Bahu or Mirio? Oh, Jesus. Why would you ask me that? It's a fucked up question to ask somebody. I don't know. closer than you might think. It's Bakugo. Bakugo's better than Mirio. I gotta respect him a little bit. Who are your greatest characters in MHA? Shigaraki, Endeavor. Nobody else really anymore. Have you watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? I watched it when I was a kid, yeah. We should give comic recommendations for Asa. If you guys recommend me comics, I promise 100%, 1000% I'm not reading them. Thoughts on The Walking Dead? I read the comic way before the or I almost said the anime. Way before the adaptation finished, and it was solid. Yeah, I enjoyed it. TV show fucking sucked. Mirio Togata How to Kill a Character video is gonna cook. That's literally Ocean Man's video. Because you can't read? Yeah, that's true. I'm just not interested in comics at all. Kenneth, I have seen so many people in modern day gas up season 2 of The Walking Dead. It makes me wonder if I was just wrong. Like, should I rewatch it? I don't know. People are like twerking so hard for the fucking farm shit again, and like, it makes me like, was I wrong? Do you think we will get a POV switch back to Deku and Shigaraki based on how this chapter ended? Probably not. Have you watched Scott Pilgrim? No. Walking Dead show fell off after season 5. I think it was season 6 was the last good season, in my opinion. I haven't watched like the last 2. Season 1 of The Walking Dead was good. Season 2 was so dog water. Season 3 was eh. Season 4, 5, and 6 were good. Season 7 was fucking awful. People discovered video essays and decided the farm stuff was good? Maybe, yeah. Walking Dead, I thought you were talking about The Last of Us? No, The Last of Us is good. I really enjoyed The Last of Us. Endeavor didn't beat his wife into a hospital. Endeavor's wife permanently disfigured their child and was sent to a mental institution because she needs help. The alternative would have been her going to prison. She isn't locked up because of Endeavor. She's locked up because of herself. Get that ass banned. Abuse apologist piece of shit. There we go. What's your favorite video game? Silent Hill 2. It's the best game of all time. Currently, I'm playing a lot of Kerbal Space Program again. Don't worry, Ethan. They are incapable of understanding anything about anything ever. Have you played any Persona games? Nope. Favorite genre of music? Experimental hip hop. My favorite band is Death Grips. I also like JPEG Mafia. You watching the Mario movie? You know what, man? I just might. Have you played the Resident Evil 4 remake? No, I've also never played the original. Surprisingly. Do you want America and MHA to nuke Japan again? No, that doesn't seem like a good idea. Devil May Cry? Nope. Have you heard the Danny Brown and JPEG album? Yeah, it didn't really grip me, personally. Did you know a white dude called me the N-word even though I'm white? I'm not surprised. Alright, shall we go over the comments? You guys might get mad. Album scared the host too much? No, I don't know what it was about it. It's just like nothing really stood out to me personally. I don't know what it was, but yeah. Alright. Here we go, gang. So this is sorted by newest first right now. Let me disable have I responded as well. And let's go back to newest first. This is the Vigilante deck video. Have you seen 28 Days Later? Yeah, a long time ago though. If you had to make an MHA April Fool's video, what would it be? The Final War is good. This is too long, I'm not reading it, sorry. Nothing personal, just I got too many comments to read. Yeah, a little too long. Lil bro needs to clickbait because no one watches ReZero videos, at least people know this video is worthless. You know what's funny? This comment is actually only making the video more successful. Isn't that wild? The fact that he commented this just makes the video go out to more people. So thank you. Appreciate it. The Vigilante arc was a failure? Anime only fans sure are on some bullshit. Yep, that's me. The anime only fan of My Hero Academia. Also, my past 2 ReZero videos actually got the most views than any ReZero video ever got. So. Vigilante arc was enjoyable, but it could have been a masterpiece. I felt no emotional attachment, which was probably the arc's biggest flaw overall in the manga and anime. It just feels like Horikoshi is rushing. MHA doesn't really care, sure. Okay. You are wrong on a lot of stuff, and I'm not even going to bother mentioning them. Wow. Really got my ass with that one. Not even, you're so wrong, but I'm not gonna tell you why. Video has made me want to go back and rewatch the show because I realized that I was only ever seeing half the picture when it came to the story and these characters. Like, bruh, I never even noticed how Deku destroying himself with his quirk is representation of how poorly he thinks of himself. Damn, alright. Maybe the show is implicit. Okay. I disagree. You are just a hater. Real. Honestly. Fucking real. This is the anime where the training was, how about instead of focusing all the power on one limb, you concentrate less or spread it out? What is this comment supposed to mean? Like, the point was, the kid who never had a quirk before, by the way. Never had a quirk before. And was desperately trying to emulate All Might. I think, oh my god, MHA is actually too implicit for people. Biggest problem, too short. The mere idea of Vigilante Deku should have been an entire 12 to 20 episode season. I don't know about that one. It's a little excessive. Both showing more villains and how classy prepares to challenge Deku to come home. Yeah, I agree. Almost nothing went wrong. I mean, by the way, just chat, just so you know, this right here, this is most of the comments. Just saying this. In my opinion, I didn't even like MHA. I didn't start watching it till Deku's Vigilante arc was released. It's personally my favorite arc. So these are the people that like the Vigilante arc. Okay? These are the people that like the Vigilante arc. The people that never liked anything that came before. For me, this arc was more like, heh, cool Deku fighting using all of his abilities, and I loved it. I don't watch MHA for the plot, it's just my mindless binge I keep up with because I've already watched it this far anyway. I respect it. I respect it. I mean, he admits it, so like, fuck it, right? Why don't you start the comments from the older ones? Because the newest ones are the most negative. If it takes you 5.5 seasons to like the show, yeah. Like, I don't know, that's goofy. Not reading that, sorry. MHA is a shit anime made for 9-year-olds. 200 episodes and no one dies. Well, this is actually... Dude, you're gonna make me defend MHA killing characters? Because this isn't even true. Mirio! Oh my god. Sorted by newest? This is newest. My problem with the Vigilante arc is that Deku wasn't really a Vigilante, he's a licensed hero. He's just going around in a dark suit and he's cooler now. He's not really acting different. Villain Hunt was too implicit for you. You're the first MHA fan to really care about the writing, I think. True and real, honestly. True, based, and red-pilled. I haven't liked it for 3 or 4 seasons now. And in retrospect, don't like the series as a whole anymore. At this point, I'm just watching it out of a sunk cost fallacy, hoping each season is going to be the last. Damn. Why are you still... Why? Just stop watching it. Who's the most popular character for normies? Bakugo, Mirio, or All Might? Bakugo. Nobody agrees with this video. Yeah, apparently. Y'all expect way too much from an anime. It's a cartoon. I'm sure no cartoon has ever, in its entirety, in the history of the animated medium. That's another thing. This also just downplays animation as a medium, and it's just frustrating, bro. Endeavor didn't beat his wife into a hospital. She had a mental breakdown after Toya's death. Stop trying to make Endeavor look even worse. Factually, objectively wrong, okay? And you guys, chat knows I don't use the word objective very often, okay? This is objectively wrong. But I do believe it stems from a mistranslation, or no, incorrectly written dialogue by Hori in volume, it was like 31 or 32. He accidentally got the timeline wrong, and he fixed it in the volume release. I get to each its own, but Vigilante arc actually made me like MHA again. Last season was a disappointment, and while this one was wasn't all-time great, it was still extremely enjoyable. The amount of damage that Season 5's adaptation done. I will never forgive Toho for this. I haven't seen an anime get picked apart this bad by its fan base and haters since Sword Art Online. Yeah, this guy says, then the Japanese fans also hate the Vigilante arc, and I was like, no. It was the best-selling volume, like, ever. What's the like to dislike ratio on this video? It's like 89% like. So, the comments make it look worse than it actually is. It's like, for every multiple hundred likes, it gets like 50 dislikes. For some reason, there's just a lot of commenters who are very mad, but... for some reason, they don't dislike the video. Why do anime characters get smaller when they age? I'm talking about you, Gran Torino. Bros having a different conversation than the rest of the comment section. People who agree with you are less likely to comment, I think. I agree, yeah. It's like for every comment, there's probably like 20 people who like don't say anything and just like the video. Want to see funny replies about SNS being wasted? Oh no. Not reading all that shit. A lot of fanboys seething in the comments lot. This video is going to end up aging well anyways because a lot of the problems pointed out here actively become worse as the story goes on. True. Fucking true, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, this is like every negative comment basically. It's just saying no, or I disagree. Totally disagree with you. I love this arc and thought finally the story was back on track. Previous seasons and stories had started to bore me. You don't actually like My Hero Academia. I don't know how to tell you, man. You don't actually like MHA. Man's Ben Shapiroing these comments right now. You are a seinen elitist? I've read like 2 seinen in my entire life. And like this is what I was talking about earlier. People talking about the adaptation when I didn't say anything about the adaptation. Never. Can you find a comment that elaborates on why they disagree with your video? Well, if I find one, buddy, it'll be the first time I've seen one too, okay? Eat a whole PP. The whole season 6 was great. There was no failures. And so, do you guys remember a long time ago? Some of you guys might remember. Do you remember when I said, MHA fans, when they run out of arguments, they take your argument and then make it sound ridiculous? Do you guys remember when I said that? That's what this is. Because I wanted more from the arc, clearly I wanted 50 episodes in one season. That's what I wanted, yeah. You see this a lot, by the way. This is not the only comment that says this. Man can't even pronounce names the right way. I saw this comment earlier, and I was like, what name did I pronounce? Midoriya? Ochako? Those are all correct. What name did I say wrong? Like, when people say this about ReZero, at least they could be correct, because most of the names that I say haven't actually been, like, said in the anime, so I don't know how to say them, but, like... Tetsu, 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 Tetsu. That's how you say it. There you go. Bubai Gawara, Bubai Gawara, Bubai Gawara. There you go. You said Izuku instead of goat? Interesting. Overall score for MHA as of right now, 4 out of 10. Yeah. Say Vigilante? Vigilante. You're out of your mind. The Vigilante Deku arc was the best. Yeah. The voices are getting louder. What's the hardest MHA name to say? Honestly, none of them are that hard for me, at least. I want to see him start killing villains. You're fucking crazy. All of this is subjective. Please delete. I've been thinking about having 2 streams called like a media literacy class stream. Media literacy 101 and 102. Like, I already have them plotted out in my mind. And like, I want to personally DM this guy and be like, can you please attend the stream? Media literacy 101 would be objectivity versus subjectivity, and then 102 would be about the curtains are blue thing. You're not gonna charge, are you? Well, we'll see about that. That's just murder. So people butcher Gigantomachia so badly. Yeah, I hear Gigantomachia, Gigantomachia. I've heard worse though. Surprised we haven't seen a comment with nitpicking in it? Oh, that's because I've banned every single one that I've seen, yeah. Magic Gauntlets came from off-screen? Bro, did you even watch the movies? Hey! Can you show me on the screen where in the anime or in the manga where the gauntlets came from? Can you show me where that happened? Oh wait, it's almost as if they came in from off-screen. Y'all can't be pleased as the failure of the season? Real. This Crash Course guy is like fighting. He's going to like a bunch of different comments and just fighting, dude. I respect it. The fact that most people enjoyed the season and are excited about the upcoming season says it all. Yep. So when people pivot to saying, "Oh, but it performed well," what this basically is, without saying it, this is an appeal to objectivity in media, okay? And they would deny it, but if your argument is, well, more people enjoy it, so it's better, what you're doing is you're creating a link between objective quality that doesn't actually exist. And if you want to go that direction, then you have to say that like MVA is one of the worst arcs in the series, and then people fold. Order your favorite MHA movies from first to last? From worst to best. Oh, it's 2, 3, 1. Yeah, I agree. Oh yeah, I guess by that logic, Demon Slayer is the best anime ever made. Well, adaptation's pretty fucking good, I can't lie. I disagree with pretty much everything in this you said in this video. Astounding. You guys see how far we've scrolled? Actually, no, you can't. You guys know how far we've scrolled, and there's not been a single comment that actually extrapolates on why I'm wrong? Isn't that wild? I liked it. We need to save this guy. He's sad. You keep skipping them? No. I'm not. This comment agrees with me. All these big-ass comments agree with me. This guy agrees with me. This guy's talking about world building. I don't know why the fuck he's talking about that. This guy agrees with me. All the long comments agree with me. He's not saying you're not allowed to enjoy the arc. True. What was the point of this arc when he just goes back to moral Jesus? Dude, his morals didn't change throughout the entire arc. He never wasn't moral Jesus. I think it's the best arc we've had in the My Hero Academia anime for ages. Sheesh. The Vigilante arc fixed this problem with the art style and more muted colors. Whew, Season 7, baby, here we come. The arc was fine. No issue with Season 6. Deku should have been the next Eren. Dear God, stop. Shut up. Nothing wrong with it. This guy agrees with me. This guy agrees with me. This is my favorite arc, so I'm personally offended. Vigilante is actually my favorite arc, like no memes here. I don't believe you. I think this exact reason and scenario is why I haven't watched any anime in like 3 to 4 months. Every time I have an opinion or really like something, I'm either told by the fans it's mid or the manga is better. Let people enjoy shit. Why is this such a crazy concept to y'all? Okay, Mr. Chase Cum. First of all, your last name is fucking Cumming. Second of all, I just made a video. Just don't watch it. Just don't watch it. And there's like this weird mentality where if people make videos like talking negatively about something you like, dude, you know how many videos? Do you know how many videos there are making fun of ReZero? And do you know how many times I think about them per day? 0. Literally 0, dude. I actually don't care. Like, it doesn't affect me at all. This guy's tripping. The arc went crazy. Another comment is if I didn't understand where the gauntlets came from. Lots of people treat what they like as a reflection of who they are, so when you critique something that they like, could take it as a personal offense. Yeah, true. The fuck you mean failures? You should watch the video. Insane concept. Are you still allowed to like Toga? For now. Why are there so many negative comments and high concentration? Does some fan Discord find it? No, I think it's just because of the arc is very popular in the anime, and the video is being pushed out because the anime just ended. Why do you sound like moist critical comments? Yeah, I just skip those. I think for part 3 of the retrospective, you should ask Totally Not Mark to join. I would probably get aired. Every, oh shit. Every bigger YouTuber that I've asked to join has aired me. Except I have Turtle Cork, I have Ocean is, obviously, and I have Pineapple. I asked Roger, and he aired me. I asked Chibi, and he aired me, so... I don't think it'd be very different from Mark. Does Totally Not Mark even read MHA? I don't know, I don't watch him. He the most active motherfucker in his own Discord? Yeah, he aired me though, so... Chibi got cancelled 2 weeks after. Yeah, true. What about the leak guy? Who's the leak guy? The friend of Turtle? I don't know who that is. Dude, I don't watch anime YouTube, bro. We still think you're cool? Thanks, man. What's the Discord I would like to join? Here. That should work. He's not gonna give you the time of day? There's also the chance that Roger remembered me and then told me to fuck off in his brain and then ignored me. What does aired mean? Didn't respond. Ask Trash Taste Podcast. Holy shit, dude. Can you imagine? First of all, Gran Torino became a cripple. Oh, so he didn't die. Okay, good to know. And of course Hawk's wings are growing back because they were always made out of feathers. Jesus Christ, man. I don't care about watching this video, I just wanted to comment as it popped up in my recommendations. I haven't been as hooked as I was during the Vigilante arc for a long while, and it felt really good. Every single episode hit very hard, and I felt like every character was relevant to the arc finally went to the direction I wanted to. Nice. To be fair, civilians not caring about Hawks killing a villain is realistic. Is it? Don't think that's true. Spend one day in America and see how many people get mad about a cop killing somebody. See, like, comments like this that say to each their own, I don't really care. It's fine. It's whatever. No actual clapback at the video since like 30 minutes. Yeah, I have been scrolling for so long and nothing has happened. Here we go. I don't agree with some points here. How could this arc not have an overall impact, even character choices of impacts? What? Did I ever say that Villain Hunt has no impact? I just said it sucks. Hang on. My Necrodancer stopped. There we go. The whole of Japan doesn't trust heroes anymore because of the villains on the streets and the failure to stop Shigaraki, but they also actively don't want heroes helping them after having been shown in the video Dabi made about Endeavor and killing the Hawks did. Okay, show it more. How about that? Also, my complaints weren't about the civilians. My complaints were about fellow heroes. And, like, the cast around them. They have lost faith in Hero Society as a whole. This whole video reads like someone who's salty they didn't get their Zack Snyder My Hero. I don't even know what that means. I understand the lost character development for Deku, I agree, but to say there is no to zero consequences when multiple heroes died... Okay, name like 4 heroes that died. Actually, I'll just make it even harder, dude. Name one important hero that died that isn't Midnight, because she's not important. Japan is a lawless state and trust in heroes is minimal. At best, the top 2 heroes already can't even look at. Come on, man. Show me in the cast, then. Not even a huge My Hero Darhead fan, but this is just hate for everything because it wasn't gritty enough. Dude. Since when is wanting characters to think about their problems and get better gritty? You're a guy definitely on the train of All Might Should Have Died versus All for One, which wouldn't add anything, it would actively make the story worse. Yep, he got me, dude. I definitely don't have a video about how All Might should live for, like, ever. Got my ass, bro. Crazy shit. Did you even say you wanted some heroes to die? I had never mentioned anything about more heroes dying once. Nah, he cooked? Shut the fuck up, Ocean Man. What's up, dude? So this was, we've been looking at the comment section for what, like 30 minutes? 30, 40 minutes? And this is the only comment that actually addressed anything that I said. And it was maybe like 1% on target. Yeah, Osha, man, I need that crown now. I took over your job. I think this arc was more meant to build up for the final war of the series rather than its own standalone arc. Hey, that's stupid. Are you gonna do a reread with your boyfriend again? I don't think Ocean Man will want to do that again, but if he does, sure. Because a lot of the consequences and character moments are addressed in the next arc. Dude, this is literally just straight up a lie. Like, this is literally just objectively wrong. It also should be noted this is an adaptation of an arc that the author was rushed into making by a Shonen Jump editor. This is objectively wrong. This is so crazy, dude. What the fuck is this stuff, dude? These are the people that are disagreeing with my video. People who have, like, literally objective facts incorrect. Not the Taguchi tax, bro. Couldn't even get through the whole video if you put the concert arc above Villain Hunt and you're disappointed that the anime chose to focus on Deku's inner struggles with the responsibilities that come with possessing One for All, then I really do shake my head. Culture Festival Villain Hunt. Easily, yeah. Clear Fuego, true, yeah. A lot of you guys act like you have an MBA in literature and art and nitpick shit you guys couldn't even thought of in your own projects. Have y'all the chance to write a story? I forgot to ban this guy for saying nitpicks. There we go. Bam. People consider it a failure? I thought all of Season 6 was a masterpiece? Damn, we gotta teach these kids what the word masterpiece means. And how it applies to ReZero's 4th arc. Lies and slander. True. There's nothing wrong with this arc, it should have just been way longer. Oh, so there is something wrong with this arc, huh? What's worse in your opinion, Ruby or MHA? I have never watched Ruby, so... Someone told me how ReZero Arc 7 goes, and it's making me appreciate Act 3. MHA Act 3's best moments wishes that they could be anywhere even close to Arc 7's worst moments. Let's put it that way. Oh, this guy agrees with me, okay. Why is everyone shitting on MHA all the time when it's not nearly as bad as JJK or Demon Slayer? True, dude. Real. Oh my god. That's a joke, by the way. These two actually clear MHA at this point. The Vigilante arc was fucking amazing. How the hell could it be bad? Nobody relevant. Midnight? Oh my god, man. Crazy. The others get addressed later on. I'll wait. Maybe he can see the future? I don't know. This is so funny, man. I don't need this video on my enjoyment of My Hero Academia. By commenting, you're making my video go further, dude. Thank you, though. Number one hater, arc was good and barely had any failures, and even those failures don't matter. True, honestly. Here we go. You are complaining about ridiculous things as if they added all of what you said, each class hero own mental state breakdown, not what I said. Hawks and Endeavor's sins, sure. The season wouldn't have 25 episodes but 125. Yep, there's the straw man. There we go. Car, yeah, and Chainsaw Man's pull a car ranked higher than the only surviving female character of the first act. Get the name right, it's Rizzolanti. God, I hate this meme. Okay, Nate, I'm sorry, but every Shonen Jump manga has a continual change of editors. It's not a My Hero Academia exclusive thing. Vigilante arc was raw. I literally saw no issues with it. Thank you. Thank you for your deconstruction of my content. As you guys can tell, when I said that half of the comments were just saying I thought it was good, I wasn't wrong. This is like every comment. I mean, yeah, but Lady Nagon's so bad. Counterpoint, I'm a coomer. I didn't like this video. Thank you for your contribution to the discourse. I appreciate it. I mean, this is the gist. Like, we've basically seen everything at this point. If we sort by popular, let's see if it's any different. Yeah, the top comment is that it was just too short. Oh my goodness. Funny, it was my favorite arc. The rapping has come from America. Deku having Riz is enough for me. So yeah, this is what we're working with. It's not great. What's next? We can either start the reread or we can read the IGN review of Season 6, because I'm curious. IGN. Alright, hang on. Oh, you know, another thing that makes me want to do a media analysis or a media literacy stream is when people say something like, oh, you say your opinion as if it's a fact, and like, how? How does anybody on Earth do that? Genuinely, unless I say objectively, I don't know how. I don't know how it's possible. What was the like-dislike ratio on the video? It was 88% like. It's like, by the very nature of stating your opinion on media, you're presupposing the notion that it's subjective. Percent dislike, it's 12. Bro, YouTube streaming needs to fix its fucking alerts. I don't know why it takes so long. Alright, well, here we go. Season 6 is nothing short of a triumph for My Hero Academia. After a lackluster 5th season, it introduces 2 new story arcs.
I wanna do a backflip.
Pog. Yeah, Season 5 was lackluster, sure, yep. Paranormal Liberation War and Dark Hero matched the best moments of this entire show to date, and even surpassed them at times with stunning action, animation, and some emotional character moments that show how much these young heroes have come. That show how much these young heroes have come. Okay. That's an odd way to phrase that. That's all while fulfilling the promise of a world full of heroes and the consequences that would have on society by deepening the lore and world building of the anime. This is My Hero Academia at its peak. Based on the best-selling manga by Kohei Horikoshi, My Hero Academia has always thrived when presenting Horikoshi's unique take on American superhero comic books and illustrating the small and large ways of having 80% of the population become superpowered when impact society. Heroes are complacent celebrities who care more about sponsors than saving people, without the depravity of the boys, and a public that treats them as idols or just cops are ideas that have always been slowly brewing, and Season 6 brings every plotline and theme to an explosive boil. After a promising premiere that teased an Avengers Endgame-style team-up of every single hero we've seen, Season 6 essentially delivered 2 big stories with different tones that succeed in equal measure. Interesting. The first half of the 25-episode season contains some of the best action in My Hero Academia that My Hero Academia has ever delivered. In the anime? No. With stunning visual compositions and fluid fight scenes that display a wide variety of powers. Wow, that is a take. Okay. Sure. Which only makes the deaths hit harder. Okay. What a take, okay. This is the darkest My Hero Academia has ever been. That's true, probably, yeah. With brutal deaths and irreparable damage done to both our heroes and the world they inhabit. Do they know, question mark? That the irreparable damage actually gets repaired? Season 6 pulls off these emotional moments masterfully, and we get scenes with the emotional payoff of All Might's last stand at least 2 or 3 times throughout the season, with huge repercussions like Dobby's reveal to the world, and they work because the story has spent over 100 episodes building up to this. By the time we get to the second opening theme of the season, Barakano by Eve, it is clear there is no turning back to how things were. The season deepens the mythology around One For All, its origin and its consequences, with some big revelations that give the story a sense of urgency and also make Deku a more special protagonist. To be frank, I think I disagree with that interpretation. His development this season is a joy to watch and the standout element of Season 6. Midoriya finally goes full Spider-Man with some new powers before turning into a Batman-like vigilante who keeps the city together but scares everyone who comes into contact with him. Okay. Not to be left behind, the season also does a lot to grow the supporting cast in exciting ways. It makes up for the lackluster attempt at deepening the villains in Season 5. Sheesh. We are never living that fucking dogshit season down, bro. Of particular note is Bakugo, who gets his own much-deserved hero moment during a particularly great fight scene, and also an emotional confrontation with Deku that works wonders for both of their character arcs. For both? Don't know if I'd use that word. Then there's All Might, the former #1 hero, the symbol of peace. This season makes it clear he is at least partially responsible for heroes becoming complacent and for civilians dehumanizing heroes and turning them into idols. This season does? This season does? This was established in like Season 3, bro. To see his sense of guilt and regret and his powerlessness despite having been the most powerful man in the world results in a complex character story and one of the best Superman stories in years that doesn't feature Clark Kent. And yet the finale makes it clear that All Might is no failure. He is the biggest hero not because of what he does, but because of how he inspires others to follow him. Okay. Wow. Wowie zowie. Okie dokie. What did they give the other seasons? I don't know. I don't know if this guy rated every season, so I couldn't tell you, but summertime rendering review, I'm curious what he rated this. Yeah, sure. If this isn't a 10, we know this guy's a fraud. Alright, he's legit. Well, I disagree with him at least. You guys also should keep in mind that, we are the minority in these takes. Nice. Okay. Weird way to say 4 to 10. Yeah, true. There it was, Season 5. Oh, did I miss it? Oh. Wait, no, that's Season 6. Fuck. Articles. Oh, it's gonna be so long ago, though, huh? I wonder what he rated JJK0. There it was again? I don't see it, dude. I see Season 6. You went past it? There's Season 6 premiere. What do you give Mob 10? There's the OVAs. Oh, Arcane. I need to... Okay, wait. First I want to see this one. Gave it a 9. Damn. You passed it? No, I didn't. There's World's Hero Mission. Has he ever reviewed ReZero? I don't know. Yeah, what's his Arcane rating? Hang on. Alright, good. He didn't review it. Wasted our time, chat. Okay, let's finish our reread. I guess. God. Season 6, same score as JJK0 has me seething. At least we're out of the worst of it, you know? We made it through the harshness. Alright. 108, yeah. Back to the present, Washington State, USA. Stupid counter, yeah. Dude, people were fucking barking for her. The weather is changing, Pog. According to the Weather Bureau, convection currents caused by repeated heat spikes have combined with a tropical low-pressure system in Japan's southwest to form an unprecedented type of enormous inferno cumulonimbus cloud. Can the flap of a butterfly's wings in Brazil really bring about a hurricane in Texas? Is it the fate of our superpowered society, which began with a single glowing baby, to descend into utter chaos? The power of a single man can change the world. Why is she saying this? I stand firmly opposed to the government's decision, no, the world's decision to pan it all for one. Damn, she's gonna get executed, bro. Kamine Award, Todoroki subdued Dabi. Thanks for the reminder. Talk about firepower, even you will be burned by that. You mustn't engage him again, you've already hit your limit with your phosphor move. We've all hit our limits, and then some. We gave it everything, and yet he's the only one still standing. Even though I share our father's blood too, only Toya is able to keep going. Dear old dad's at Gunga, huh? Way too far away. They really screwed us splitting us up with those portals. If I keep duking it out with Shoto in hopes of bringing dad a parting gift, my body won't last. He just starts leaving. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna go. He's trying to fly over to our father. This goes way beyond powering through that sheer will he's inherited. It doesn't make sense. I thought his body wasn't made for heat. How the hell is he not falling to pieces? So, like, I'm assuming that there's definitely something, right? There's definitely something that's keeping him alive. Just don't know what, of course. Get back here, I'm still on my feet. You want to kill me, right? Looks like you're the only half-baked one now. Yeah, he's like full-baked. I have Mr. Daddy issues. I know I said no pestering, but I have fantastic news. Apparently you get to travel free of charge. He's just like, alright, let's go. The wind's really picking up. My control over the water might slip. Are you hanging in there, Monoma? This battle will go down in the history books, right? I'll make sure the Ministry of Education points out that we won because of me. In that case, we've got Edshot, Lemillion, Genist, and Midoriya fighting for all of us. I'd be a fool to whine about this measly need to blink. The experiences of one's youth determine the entirety of one's life. And more than anything else, I place faith in a person's emotions. Here they come! The feelings he harbors for his friends after leading such a dark life. You kept Kurogiri in the dark, so to help him take immediate action, I planted a micro-device in one of Shimura's hands. So dumb. I already put a negative point for that, though. Hey, ya, Dad. I like how he's just standing here and talking. Every panel that All For One stands here and talks gets a stupid point, okay? What's more? Oh, Hawks! The death of that sad, sad man gave rise to rancor in a young woman's heart. The man who would overrun the world to make good on his grudges gave that femme fatale just this tool she needed to bring ruin to all. Now you've got a front row seat, Takami. Time to learn how it might have turned out if you hadn't made his death your top priority back then. Nothing happens. Kill them right now. Flashback chapter. Froppy. Her trick for concealing her presence is basically a type of misdirection. Still, it must be a complex and nuanced move, so there's gotta be a limit to how many attackers she can evade at once. Keep on her with a sensory type hero and a group of at least 4 who can back each other up. Himiko Toga, get back here. This big guy doesn't even have hyper regen. The villain's numbers are thinning too. Pin down the near high end and we've got this in the bag. Taking down these creeps while they're still on the island is our mission. The more people we lose on our side, the slimmer my chances of avoiding capture become. And the amount of Jin's blood I've got will only give me 30 to 40 minutes of transformation time. Sure, I could drink it down now and take back the numbers advantage, but then Sadman's parade would end on the isolated island. Up until this point, Himiko Toga's actions were rarely driven by any sort of big picture strategizing. Even if we could turn things around here, I doubt they left any boats docked on the island, which would be our only shot at getting away. Divide and isolate. Did the heroes know about Jin's blood? Either way, I'm helpless here. The way things are going, it's all over. However, in that case, her rancor and recent coming to terms, I'll do what I'm meant to and bet on Spinner. Completed her transformation to a full-fledged villain, allegedly. There it is. Some blood she had saved. All for Ones? Shigaraki's? Whose would it be? Better not wait around to find out. Always so level-headed, Tsuyu. The thing is, that was a decoy. A decoy filled with a chemical that attracts Nomu, courtesy of All for One. Okay. I still can't afford to get sloppy. Sloppy froppy lol. To make sure that Jin's parade gets to march without fail, I have to make an instant decision. And then, that rancor brought about a miracle. Must save Shigaraki and his allies. Himiko Toga, what do you want to do? To slaughter the heroes starting with Hawks. Send me out there, Kurogiri. Get back here. We still haven't had our chat about romance. Dialogue tax goes crazy. Ochako. I wish we could have. It's Toga with Bubakawara's blood. She had some saved up. When I infiltrated the Liberation Army, I was sure to eliminate every last sample, even the traces after the battle. Was this Dabi's doing? Too late. Infinite doubles. Sad man's parade. They're not giving us a second to breathe, Shroom. Huge. I ain't losing sight of you, not again. Ochako, the feelings you've locked up inside. This is cool. I like this. These panels here, that's cool. +1 for Sue you're going with? Alright, I'll do it just for you, Bubba, okay? Whoops. Just for you, Bubba. Can't take a hint. I'm not some blushing schoolgirl in love anymore. I'm gonna look for the noose. I'm sorry, Ocean Man. Again, really? I can't spread my spores with all this fire, Shroom. Get those tied up villains out of here or else they'll burn to a crisp. You got that, hero? Yeah, it's hot. Fall back for now. Get behind my earthen wall. Not just Kurogiri, Dabi's here too. I hope that Todoroki and Shoji are okay. I hope that Todoroki's okay, yeah, I agree. Gravity, Floppy. Froppy. I called her Floppy. Tsukuyomi, earphone jack. The battle is doomed to devolve into chaos. Oh no, Kyoka, your ear. It's okay, I'll get a prosthetic. Since the Twice army came out of the same warp gate as you two, I'm guessing that's actually Toga. All of Japan will be buried unless we stop her. But Dabi's raging heat is far too fierce. Toga keeps multiplying despite the fire, so all we can do is flee. This is no proper battle, not anymore. The strategy to divide and conquer has failed. Froppy. Those flames on his chest, is that the phosphor move Shoto mentioned? Toya, what'd you do to Shoto? I was hoping to bring you his head, but he was a tough cookie. Now my grand dream will never come true. But at the very least, it'll take as much as I can. I'll take as much as I can. Whatever you hold dear, whatever you try to protect. Heh. The wind now blows my way. Cascading chains of events, they're all working in my favor. Kurogiri probably warped himself to Tomura's location. Optimally, I would have obtained that long-range warp quirk for myself since it's superior to my imperfect sludge warp. Not that it matters, I'll ride the waves of chaos and get myself to Tomura. He's finally leaving, let's go. +1 for man on fire using the word cookie. Hawks gets owned. Oh, Hawks, you should face up to Bubagara's dying wish. We know the rewind effect puts you on a timer, but you sure seem in an awful hurry, pal. What, don't you have faith in Shigaraki, in that perfect body of yours? So discerning. In the truest sense, that body is not yet complete. There's a reason why this version of me is still essential. Endeavor, the divide and conquer plan is a bust. Our allies can't battle in the nasty heat, and if we fall here, the villain's gonna converge on Deku and Tomura. Please put a stop to Toya. Such a cruel command for that one-armed, half-conscious fellow. As you so nicely put it, defeating me post-haste is his mission here, yet you tell him to abandon his duty? Why are you standing there? Just leave. Just leave. This time around, I'm really seeing you. This chapter almost did nothing. Isn't that crazy? Hello, Jay. As the heroes withered, the villains thrived. Due to the gap in power, achieving victory through standard tactics was as unlikely as grabbing hold of a thin, fleeting thread. Jesus, reading is hard right now, I don't know why. Instead, the heroes strategized to divide their foes and claim the advantage. But a raging tempest began to blow. Yamada. That means. Below the UA campus, the power line was busted. I can't pop in to spare. The corners we cut for this super rush job are coming back to bite us. What about the electromagnetic barrier? What's left is holding up, but output isn't stellar. This is Mandalay. We've lost flight control. Huh? I repeat, we've lost flight control. At last, I'm in. Prepare for your downfall, heroes. What's more, the Control Center Island is under attack, and Phantom Thief is unable to perform his role. Erasure is no longer active. The deadliest villain of all is about to be unleashed. Once UA falls, all of Japan, no. The entire world will be destroyed by his hands. What if I told you that it's me here now? What would you want to do? Sit down for a chat? At the mall? Ain't happening, hero. After all, I am your villain. That's the Shigaraki persona. Naturally, UA's system was doomed to fall to my skills. Even their subterranean evacuation system is putty in my hands now. It's the ignorant masses and heroes who cling to the old ways will perish in the name of liberation. If the school comes crashing down, Yaoyorozu and everyone below are doomed. I've got to keep you in the air, and at the same time, I need to keep an eye on Kurogiri so that Shigaraki can't escape. Crap, it's all too much. I can't breathe. I need air. This is a good moment, man. I like this. The blowback from the powered-up gearshift quirk. When my cells don't get a second to rest, my body can't get enough oxygen. I said you can't fall just yet. However, there's a silver lining to this dark cloud. All for One is having serious problems keeping those identities unified. Those of us within One for All resonate with All for One, so we can peer into each other's inner workings. At the moment, it seems he's in no position to manipulate the flesh he's possessing. Do whatever it takes to make your own body act, even 1 second faster. The chain of events leading to this moment will become your power. Found ya! It took a while, but you finally showed yourself. Hunting you down was no walk in the park. Huh? But nothing's too much for me, cause this is all for Gentle's sake. Do you remember when Rikasu tweeted that this is an example of how MHA is a high investment series? Task Force HQ. The evacuation system is down. Signal interference is preventing contact? I'm remembering something from my days as a shut-in. Just for practice, I once wormed my way into Feel-Good Inc. servers and replaced all the ads with, what was it, Optic Kitty, yeah? The code functions are wildly long, and the scope of the variables is nuts. I gotta say, your coding habits haven't changed much since then. That was you? We took a massive financial hit from that. Oops, my bad. The pump dance? Make it stop. Damn it. She's taking over every single one of my systems. I won't relinquish UA or the evacuation system. Those two most accursed ones. You've pinpointed my location, haven't you? What if I flee? You still lose. The flames of revolution won't be doused. Tsukauchi! UA's altitude is continuing to drop. It's hurtling towards the ground. It won't stop. Aiba, hurry up and do something. The system got wrecked by that last impact. I'm trying to code a brand new program so that the surviving section can keep the joint in the air. There's not enough time. We should have known it was a bad call to leave our final key line of defense to a convicted villain in custody. A crime is a crime and we can't erase the past, but it's not always a lost cause. The Aoyama flashback is tilting. Remember, if you like these chapters, you were switching up? Yeah, I do. I'm your villain. I don't care if you don't understand. That's what makes us heroes and villains. That's so raw, dude. Fuck. That's so raw, dude. Look at this. We've lost control. Prepare for a crash landing. Did music just stop? It did, yeah. Whoa, a bunch of twices? Monoma-sensei. Ethan, those villains are asking for a taste of our lasers. They've been invaded from the inside, so our X-66 squadron can't... It hit our allies too? Aw, hell. Wait, who's that? There he is, dude. He's T-posing. We were given a heads up on your location, Mr. Skeptic. Made sense for us to nab you since we were in the area. Fate works in funny ways. It's up to you, Tobita. You've got this, Gentle. Naturally, this is the least I owe the boy. About a month and a half ago... I don't need to reread this, we already know this. This was so recent, I don't want to reread that. I only wish to see La Brava. And 2. Absence makes the heart grow that much fonder. I'm as greedy and stubborn as they come, you know, and your joy brings me loads more joy of my own, Gentle. Gently, super lover. He is picking up, like, thousands and thousands of tons Oh, the chapters that got the virgins on my head. Tell me, boy, do you once again find yourself fighting for the joy of others? On that fateful day, I only wish to save someone who'd fallen. What, an air trampoline? Yes, to be of service to others was my hope. Gentle. This is cute, man. I like this. Bad news, kiddo. The balance is broken. He's starting up again. We're not on free fall anymore, but the second his hand touches the ground. Oh, I hated this part. Ah, god damn it. I was having fun. Son of a bitch. No matter how far they've fallen, each villain is still a human being. It's on us to recognize that about them. We absolutely have to. To borrow a phrase from a friend. Deep within each of our hearts, of their hearts, we'll find their starting point, their origin. PLW but worse, man. That's crazy. Wait. I just pressed something on. I turned on the cheering by accident. My bad. Hey, look at that. Cool. Oh my god. The fucking flashback chapters thing doesn't fit anymore. There we go. Not so fast. Being up and about will rip open your wounds. It could be fatal. I don't care. Tell me where the enemy is. An escaped convict? Not a chance. Izuku Midoriya asked me to do this. Please fight on our side. He asked me to fight alongside him. Let her go. I'll take full responsibility. Use this to keep up to date on details such as UA's location, the enemy's positions, and so on. Listen, Lady Degaunt. Ultimately, this full mobilization on our part hinges on our faith in Izuku Midoriya. So if your heart's telling you to take action for that kid, then I'm choosing to trust you. I'd been stained by darkness and lost faith in the light until you and my successor came around to remind me. Hawks? What do you do? Shot both his hands off. That's crazy. That disposable trash. After murdering her fellow heroes, she plays the victim like some noble agent of justice. She's a pathetic pushover, drifting whichever way the wind blows. Manipulating her emotions and her history didn't work, huh? Yeesh, look at you now. That's what you get for sticking your hands where they don't belong. The same goes for the way you groomed me, using Shimura and All Might to push my buttons like that. All to move ahead with your plot to hijack my body and soul, to make use of my burning rage to take all one for all for yourself. I got blended into this mix and became a part of you, but guess what, Master? I wasn't a fan of that scheme, so I hid my own core deep inside of my soul. Dude, this quirk magic shit does not make any sense, but you know what? Shigaraki, so cool. Bit by bit, without you noticing, I started reclaiming myself from the inside out, helping my origin follow that path. Kurogiri, I'm not in control of this body. Stop gawking and warp me to all for one this instant. Oh, she. I am protecting. No, Shigaraki, have to. Who she? Friend. I've got no need for one for all. Did you think you had everything under control? Unlike those flip-flopping screw-ups, my heart ain't wavering. Everything I witnessed in this world of ours led to the existence of that house. As Tomura Shigaraki and Tenko Shimura, I've got just one hope. The destruction of everything stemming from that house. There he is. There he is. That's the only thing that's gonna save me, hero. Boy, is that you? Now that Shigaraki's got his quirks back, I can't afford to fight atop that tomb. Midoriya, I can't let you do that, but still. I can't also pretend I didn't see you crying in there. Damn. I almost want to give stupid points for still no addressing of twice or anything, but like, I wonder if we'll get to it now that he's back, you know what I mean? I don't know. Season 7 ends here? No, probably not. Shigaraki does nothing and people call it raw. Is that nothing to you? He just overcame body jacking that he's been under for 100 chapters? Okay, yeah. Now, even if he does react to it, it's still gonna suck anyway, so... Him not addressing twice is bad, yeah. My elasticity quirk has stretched its last, not to do with a lack of love, or rather my own limitations. Hang in there, gentle, give me a minute, and I can upload the new program to keep that schoolhouse up in the air. It was nearly too swift a glimpse, but I dare say that was the boy I just saw. Does this departure point to the faith he's placed in me here? No, I suppose not. He wouldn't be aware of my participation. No camera, no audience. My actions here today earn me neither cheers nor jeers. Only the joy of being alive and present I feel within my heart. Gas, dude. Camera's an audience. Ah, God, I really don't want to read this shit again, man. It's like the same thing we already know, dude. It's the same thing we already know. Oh, this part, yeah. Zwinks. Sakoshi's like, what the fuck? He's like, what are you doing, bro? The load lightens. Huzzah to you, La Brava. Every last hero's gotta die. I am protector of what? He saved our teachers? Or he was just removing a razor from the playing field. Nothing helps out Shigaraki more than that. Whatever the case, all we could do is have faith and fight on for everyone's survival, for victory. For Midoriya. My original scheme was for him to become me in his entirety. Melding minds with Tomer to create a new entity altogether was never, in fact, Plan A. Granted, Tomer's impulse for destruction eclipsed all my hopes, but that is a minor detail. Now that this body's role is done, injecting my quirk factor into Tomer will broaden my authority and put a lid on him. The Demon Lord's completion such is a tale. Such as my tale. You ain't reaching Shigaraki on my watch. Get it? That's how our tale goes. Our future's on the line, for the kid's sake. None of it's for you to chew up and spit out. The wind seems to blow my way. They can't help but smile. Yeah. Yeah. Totes an illusion for reals. If I'd been a Scotch later, you would unalive that certified hottie I'm simping for. Not very fetch of you, no cap. God. Just miserable. Just miserable dialogue. As the faction receiving refugees from UA, we were designated as a purely non-aggressive defense force. However, the refugees have yet to arrive. Since we've deduced the imminent danger and impending ruination, we took it upon ourselves to assemble Shiketsu High School Hero Course and assist in battle. Shame PLW happened on Inasu's day off, yeah. True. Oh my god, we're almost caught up, gang. We're almost done. We're hearing that Deku and Shigaraki have left the cage. Whatever it takes, we've got to put a lid on this chaos. Before it's too late, Toga needs to be subdued, while we also pepper all for one with every ranged attack we've got. Hanging in there, Hawks? Oh, Tsukauchi. Yeah, your backup came up in the nick of time. Actually, they were on the move before we submitted the request. Anyhow, we've all heard how All for One has his old body back, so keeping him there at Gunga could decide this whole war. Stop him from getting away by any means necessary. I can only seal a quirk by touching the true body. Yeah, this is to set up Tokoyami. He's using quirks, Pog. He started combining even more quirks at once. Those still on your feet, don't let up. Stand strong, defenders. Look, he's been stopped in place. Keep up those attacks. Oh my god, there's so much dialogue, bro. Yeah, Inasa's character arc is so fucking dog shit. So I'm just reading in my head to get it over quicker, rather than reading it out loud. Oh, here he comes. Grrr! Angry! All Might told me that you cannot steal Endeavor's quirk simply by grasping his flames. Yeah. Abyssal Black Body, light up Elder, let's go! Oh, that's right, this is the Toga thing, yeah. Oh my god, dude, dude, this arc has so much dialogue. Oh my god, I forgot. Ugh. So, I mean, I like the reasoning for this, but like, at the same time, I don't know. It feels like it also, at the same time, feels, dude, her neck is so long in this, holy shit. It just feels like another way to nerf the villains again, I guess. But, it makes sense thematically, not really great execution, if that makes sense. This is cool though, man, I like this. And this part where she sees the only crying twice, yeah, it's cool. He's probably invincible right now, but time's not on his side. We've got Endeavor to thank for thrashing him once already, now let's put a stop to him here. Provide Dark Shadow with cover, block the light, fuel his darkness. Obnoxious as ever, bruisers who impose with brute force power. He's even younger now. Not so fast, you. Here's a gale to boost you toward him. He ain't getting away. All for one, not using a flashlight is crazy. Flatten them, Makia. Stupid cliffhanger that leads into stupid flashback chapter. I read this one last week. I'm not reading this one again. Let's see. Let's trim through what's stupid. Midnight's killer is stupid. This feels like a loop, yeah. Sludge Villain is in fact pointless, I agree with that. I think Mina's character arc is very abruptly ended and I don't like it that much. And there we go. We have reread the war arc of My Hero Academia. Let's fucking go. Oh my god, this sucked. This sucked so bad, dude. Review? Yeah, it's dog shit, man. Do you have the points for today's chapter? Oh, I don't think it really had anything dumb, did it? It was at worst just like, eh. Let me see. Oh yeah, let's go. We added the... Let's go, news reporter's back. Oh my god, look, the other reporter's back. Hey, let's tell us again about how the whole world's watching again. It's a 2 out of 10. I don't have a problem with Makia being mad, but the fact that it's so abrupt is... eh. Movies are canon, Super Point movies have been canon, I'm sorry. We crossed that bridge during the Stars and Stripes arc. Oh man, we did it. So out of exactly 40 chapters now of the war arc, right? Or 41? Exactly 41 chapters. 11 of those started were just flashback chapters. So that's 30 chapters of the actual war arc. 11 chapters of 41 were to explain the cliffhanger of the of the ending. What was the reason Makia betrayed AFO? Because he abandoned him. Or he felt abandoned, I guess. Wow. We made it. How was AFO supposed to save him? I don't know, man. Ask Makia. Don't ask me. Wow. Now that we have reread the entire war arc, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the war arc? Now that we're caught up. How long do we have left? Probably like 30. Probably. I crave death. How many channel members do you have? I think, including the most recent gifts from the Anime Japan stream, I think it's like 30? Something? The themes, bro. Almost offensively bad. Man, it's so funny having like a stream where everyone's like, God, this arc really sucks, and then like I go on Twitter, people are like, this is a 9 out of 10. This is gas. The disconnect happened somewhere, and it's like, I don't know, it's just really funny to me. Where's ReZero Arc 7 Phase 4? I am working on it. Hello, Shuichi. What's the word? The final war arc. My official rating of the final war arc is a 2 out of 10. Not shocked that your fanbase shares your opinion. Well, that's not my point. 2 out of 10? Generous. Hey, Shoto, Adabi, and Endeavor were good. And I like Gentle, and Shigaraki came back and that was cool. I don't know, I think the Gigantomachia stuff in theory is fine. It just feels super, like, heavy-handed, I don't know. It needed, like, more time, just like everything, I guess, lol. Now, should I make the post, guys? Should I make everyone on Twitter mad again? Because I don't understand real storytelling. I don't understand hashtag true fiction. Let's see. Moral of the story, everyone is using their lights to shine brightly. Ida has a brother, but that is all in the past. True, yeah. Gas arc, dude, let's go! Is it volume 36 that had the Deku and Shigaraki cover? Oh, it was Shoto and Dabi. 35? Yeah, there's 35, okay. Okay. My video's final work current. 2.5 out of 10. What anime would you consider to be in your top 3? ReZero, Mob Psycho, does it have to be anime? I read more than I watch, to be honest. Okay. An arc built purely on contrivances. Let's see. I have to be able to fit this in the small text that I have. Shota vs. Dabi, good. Endeavor, good. I could just shorten this to Todoroki family, good actually. Toto fam, good. A wannabe PLW that has none of the sauce of that arc. AFO F tier villain. Mind-numbing fights with zero emotional or physical stakes. And the racism plotline is a genuine 0 out of 10. Does that encompass the final arc well enough, you think? I hit the fucking limit, basically. Big shout out to Bakugo's corpse, yeah. Should have stayed in the drafts out of 10. Alright. Send it. Let's go. $131 stupid things, man. That's awesome. That's great. There's already 2 quotes from you fuckers. Oh no, you guys are retweeting. Never mind. I thought you guys already quoted. AFO is a good villain stifled by hero plot armor. I disagree. Yeah, Shigaraki was gone for 2 years and he's still better. You just didn't get the themes. My bad. Fucking cooked me, dude. He really got my ass. Might reach 150 by the end. I agree, yes. We'll see, huh? What's the quote? 4.5. Damn, that's really generous, man. One point for Toto Fan, 1 point for Shigaraki, 1 point for Togochaka, 1 point for Aizawa Kurogiri, 0.5 for Gentle. Alright, man, I respect it. It's gonna be nice content for next stream, yeah. You'll comment tomorrow with a drawing? Pog. I want to start seeing people unironically read. Like, I know Bubba is obviously ironic. I can't wait until people start, like, unironically retweeting this or something, though. That'd be so fucking funny. Just wait until Gojo gets unsealed. Can't believe you can read this arc before it's finished. Real. I'm not even gonna bother mentioning him. So real. Holy shit. I thought you were being unfair, but then I remembered the racism plotline and I was like, you're right, carrying on, bestie. Oh shit, that's funny. I was like, whoa, 2.5, and I'm like, yeah. Holy fuck. It's always so funny. When I post these at first, it's always so funny. Until the actual MHA fans find it, you know, like the writers, and then I'm like, oh, never mind. It's not funny anymore. True. Very clearly, Horikoshi cleverly wanted to interweave real life into fiction, so he intentionally made the story full of fucking shambles to mirror our current socio-economic climate. Ocean Man cooked. God damn. God, the reread's over, man. We reread all of Act 3. Because you know what's funny is it doesn't happen much anymore. But when I would critique Act 3 a lot initially, people would always go, reread. You need to reread because you don't understand. And then now I've reread, and I'm not gonna lie, it got worse. The story actually got worse, I'm not gonna lie to you. Villain Hunt, 4 out of 10. 3.5 Star and Stripe. Trader Arc 3. And then Final Arc, 2.5. You didn't like Skinamarink? No, I did not like Skinamarink that much. I feel like I used a lot of his time doing nothing. Reread again until you like it, yeah. I don't think I can handle that. I don't think I'm ever gonna reread Act 3 again, I'm not gonna lie to you. That was fucking miserable. Reread pure mid to appease people who dine on premium glue. Actually, Ocean Man, I reread Act 3 for content. I needed more ideas for content, so I reread the arc on stream. The arcs on stream. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Why do you have to keep hating on things I like? Based. Rewatch Skinnamarink. Obviously, you're just nitpicking. Yeah, my bad. True. I do need to do a reread. No way. Art is raw, though. True. This is such a good fucking post. Ocean Man is our poster-in-chief. God, dude, Act 3 of the retrospective is gonna be so fucking brutal. Holy shit, man. Oh, God. The poster-in-chief. What's your favorite dinosaur? I'm kind of lame. I don't have one. I'm sorry. Act 3 retrospective will be the endgame of the MHA community. Yeah. I can't fucking wait, dude. God, it's gonna be so fun. I laughed. Google bracket. Okay, I'm googling it. Sick. It's kind of raw. You will be deemed the arbiter of MHA hate when the Act 3 retrospective drops. Should be fun. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. It'll really show who hasn't watched my other retrospectives, because I was very positive in Act 1 and 2, man. I was more mixed in Act 2, but like I still liked Act 2. The Act 3 video will take over the arc that broke MHA as the video with the worst comment section. Honestly, my Villain Hunt video right now might be competing. I don't think it wins over yours, because yours has a lot more views, but mine's getting up there, man. I don't know what to tell you. We should give your take on Overhaul, because low-key did not love whoever talked about it. My take on Overhaul would have been more scathing than Naya's. I do agree with what Naya said for the most part, though. I am not a big fan of Overhaul. The arc. Debating is not enough. We need to bring back physical assault. My YouTube chat filtered that. I had to see it on my stream window. You think Naya's review of Overhaul was too surface level? Naya went hard. YouTube is too sensitive. It's just a wide audience, I guess. And, I mean, like I've said many times, we are in the minority, right? Like, people love this arc, so... Act 3 tax, yeah. Act 3 tax goes crazy, man. Guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do for my streams now. I ran out of content now. People also dislike Mayo, so we cannot listen to the majority. Who's your favorite character in MHA? I guess Shiggy. I mean... I don't know. Nothing but ReZero? Yeah, here we go. When are you gonna play Omori? Probably never. Trying to break out the Hunter x Hunter live reads? I've thought about it, yeah. I watch but still enjoy the manga right now. I guess I just watch for your different perspective. I mean, yeah, I appreciate that. It's fine if you don't agree with me. Asterisk. I love Roishin. It's just a hard thing for most to accept when something they enjoy has a downfall in interest or quality, especially when they are young. MHA being so big in the States doesn't help either. Bro. The ReZero video? To gas. It's like that when I make a video about MHA to actually gas ReZero again, it's gonna be fucking flames. Did you say I pander to the fanbase? If you're talking about me, didn't I just make a Vigilante arc video that is like getting fucking relentlessly shit on? How's that pandering? You didn't know Al had that much of a story? Yep, it's all cut. Somebody said, when this arc ends, I'll probably rate it a 10 out of 10 just because seeing AFO die will make me happy. He is genuinely one of the worst villains in fiction. They fucking cooked. Oh my god, man. The stove is on fire, bro. The #1 hater of MHA strikes again. How can anyone not understand the peak writing in the racism arc? Shoji is MHA's Martin Luther King and AFO is the best villain in Shonen. He planned everything. He even has plans that he himself isn't aware of yet. Oh my god. Oh man, these posts are always so funny at first. The shitting on Act 3 is always so fun for like the first half an hour. And then I end stream and then I look at it again and then people fucking are losing their minds. No, pencil, that was cut from the light novel. That was only in the web novel. The AFO pack will be a legendary leak night. Yeah, I don't know, man. I probably won't feel anything, unfortunately. The damage he has done has been done. Yeah, I agree. The Daizawa flashback should have just been an MHA, but alas, AFO killing himself took out the joy of him dying for me. I agree, yeah, kind of. Well, maybe next stream I'll do the media literacy shit, huh? How about that? Maybe that'll be fun. Get together a big ass fucking slideshow, dude. Make a presentation. Teach people what the word objective means. Want to go through your quotes of a funny tweet? No, I'm probably gonna get off soon. What do you consider to be canon, the light novel or the web novel? They're all canon. They just have different continuities. Okay, chat. We had fun. Also, you know what's even more fun? Oh, man. What's even more fun is watching my new ReZero Season 3 video. Let's go. Thanks everyone for coming out. Join the Discord if you haven't already, okay? We need more people to talk about things that aren't all for one, okay? If you join the Discord for MHA, please talk about something that's not all for one, okay? Secondly, follow me on Discord. Not Discord, the fuck? Follow me on Twitter. Where I am objectively correct all the time, as usual. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And you can become a YouTube member. You can get the emotes that these guys are posting in chat. You see those? Isn't that funny? Isn't that cute? You can get emotes. You can, if you're gold, you can get some behind-the-scenes content and stuff like that. Yeah, go ahead and plug that more. It's better than AFO talk, so. Remember to touch grass sometimes. Yeah, that's always helpful. Oh.